One of the cool things about Nextcloud is that it can be a total alternative to Google Workspace. With an add-on app called OnlyOffice, you'd be able to create documents, spreadsheets, presentations, as well as forms. The only problem is I wasn't able to actually get it to work. And I sort of went ahead and just gave up on the idea altogether and just used it as a place where I can just upload all my files, as well as, just share files and folders with my friends and family. And then I got a comment on one of my videos and saying that they were also having issues with OnlyOffice, and that sparked my interest in trying to see what else is out there and see if I can finally just go ahead and get this thing to work. So one day I noticed that in community applications there was this other OnlyOffice Document Server app that I had not tried yet, and lo and behold, I actually got it to work. So today I'm going to be going over the installation of OnlyOffice Document Server in Unraid and utilizing Cloudflare Tunnels. It's really easy and you'll be up and running in no time. Alright, so we are here in the Community Applications page. Clicked on Apps in our Unraid server. And what we are looking for, let's go ahead and search for OnlyOffice, let's see, Document Server. Let's look for that. And the one that we are going to want to install is going to be this one, the OnlyOffice Document Server. It says the official. I don't know if these are actually like official ones. I don't know how they get these tags or anything, but we are going to want to use the one from CWAT 2545, I believe it is. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and install that. So we're going to go to Actions and Install. Once again, you can go ahead and just leave everything from the HTTP port on up unchanged. You can go ahead and just leave it as is. However, for the HTTP port, I am going to be changing that because I'm already using port 8080, and I will be using port 8086, but you can go ahead and adjust that to whatever other open port you've got. Just remember that you've changed it to 8086 or whatever it is you put it at. Same with the HTTPS port. It says 4430. I don't have anything running on 4430, so I'm going to keep that as is. All these other values you can go ahead and keep the same as well. But I mean, you can mount these anywhere that you want, really. These are just the defaults. I usually keep mine at the default. And then over here, this one for the JWT secret, you just want it to be as hard to guess as you can. So I'm going to get a password here. I use Bitwarden or Vault Warden, whichever one you want to call it, to do all of my passwords and to generate passwords for me. So that's what I am using. And I'm going to go ahead and just paste that in there. And let me click on show more settings here. Nope, that looks like that's it. Go ahead and click on apply. And we are going to wait until this is installed, and I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. It looks like it installed successfully. I'm going to go ahead and click on done. And that's pretty much it. We'll go to Docker here and find OnlyOffice Document Server, which is right here. Let's check out the web UI. And there we go. So OnlyOffice Docs Community Edition is installed. What we need to do now is actually create a Cloudflare tunnel. That way we can point Nextcloud to that document server from the internet. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go to Cloudflare. I'll go ahead and log in. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my another domain that I've got. I've since transferred my other Fillmore.xyz test domain into another DNS server. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this from scratch again. So we're gonna go into Zero Trust, and we're gonna go into Access Tunnels. I've already created the tunnel in wikvault.link, so I'm gonna go ahead and just edit this. Actually, I'll go ahead and just click on here and then configure. And we'll go to the public host name. So we're gonna go ahead and create a new public host, and we are going to call this, let's just call it OnlyOffice, and it's gonna go into the wikvault.link domain. I'm gonna go on HTTP, and we are gonna point it to my Unraid server in port 8086. Now remember what you put there, what port you placed in the HTTP field. That's what you're gonna put in here. I suppose you can actually also use whatever port it is for HTTPS. I personally haven't tried it yet, but I don't see a reason why it wouldn't work. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep it at the HTTP right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and click save. Well, it looks like the host name got deleted for some reason, but let's go ahead and just choose that again, and there's that, and save it again. All right, cool. So now if we visit this site, the onlyoffice.wikvault.link, we should see that same OnlyOffice success message that we've installed it. So let's go ahead and give that a try. So onlyoffice.wikvault.link, and there you go. We know that it is working now. So next thing that we've got to do is go into Nextcloud and get these two things connected. We'll go up here, go into our profiles, and go into apps, because now we are going to want to install the OnlyOffice app into Nextcloud. Let's go ahead and just search for the app. We're looking for OnlyOffice. And there it is. Let's go ahead and click on it and enable it. Enter in my password. There you go. It is enabled. Once it's enabled, you're going to want to go into administration settings. So click on your profile here, then go down to administration settings. And scroll down a little bit, and you will find OnlyOffice right over here. Sorry, my camera's right here, and it's not really the optimal place for my camera. But let's go ahead and click on OnlyOffice. And in this spot right here, you're gonna go ahead and put in that address that we created, or that host that we created in Cloudflare. So in our case, it should be https://onlyoffice.wikvault.link. And then in this spot right here, go ahead and put that secret key that we placed in the OnlyOffice Document Server template. So let me go ahead and grab that here real quick. All right, and there you go. Let me go ahead and paste that in. And we're gonna go ahead and click on save. And if everything goes right, you'll get the settings have been successfully updated on the upper right-hand corner. And you will see all of these, the common settings showing up on the bottom. Before, when I was having issues with this, instead of that success message, I actually got like a error about an invalid token. But in any case, it should be working now, but you know what? Let's go ahead and test it. So we're gonna go into Files. Then I'll go into my Documents folder. And there we go. We're going to add. Now we can choose to add a new document, new spreadsheet, new presentation, or even a new form template. So let's go ahead and try to create a document here. So click on document and let's name this test document. Yeah, that looks right. And enter. OnlyOffice is loading, and there you go. Now this is pretty much just like Google Docs. You can go ahead and just type out in here. This is a test document title. So you can type that in there and come up here and let's make this a title. And let's go ahead and center the title. There you go. Now, if I had some lorem ipsum text, I would put it in here, but I don't. So that's every time you make any changes to your document, it's gonna go ahead and automatically save. So if we just went ahead and went back into files again, notice I didn't save anything. Let's go back to documents and test document. And there's our document. Now, the one thing that I still have to get used to is that it does take a while for these documents to come up. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much just my server that is causing it to be slow. I could probably tweak it a little bit more, but I haven't gotten to that part yet. So let's go ahead and see about creating a spreadsheet. So we're gonna go back into documents and let's create a spreadsheet now. So new spreadsheet, test spreadsheet. And let's create that. And there you go. And once again, this is just like as if you were using, actually this kind of looks more like Excel than Google Sheets, but I mean, it's still a spreadsheet. You could, like I said, you can create spreadsheets, documents, other presentations. So presentations would be like, but yep, there you go. A working OnlyOffice document server. You're now able to go ahead and use it just as you would with Google Docs, Google Sheets. I hope you found this useful in trying to implement OnlyOffice. I encourage you to go ahead and just install it, give it a try. I mean, if it doesn't work for you, then you know, at least you gave it a shot. And for full transparency, I'm actually not using Nextcloud as often as I used to. So I just pretty much stopped uploading photos in there just because I was just having issues uploading you know, the videos and photos, or just large files altogether. And instead I'm actually using another app called Photo Prism, which I am liking a lot more. I mean, it's got its pros and cons, but at least I'm able to upload videos that I've got on my phone. I love how it can actually automatically upload pictures and videos when you get home, and you know, it's actually pretty intuitive. I plan on making a video on that and getting that installed, and yeah. If you guys are interested in something like that, definitely subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell icon so you know when I drop that video, and leave a comment. If you have any other questions, definitely leave those below as well. So until next time, you guys, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.